Alrighty, good Saturday, everybody. Cat snagging first. Hey there, Jay. Not sure you're awake. I'm sorry for keeping you up extra late last night. Longer stream. I don't feel very good today. Been fighting a migraine since about 4 a.m. Called it, unfortunately. But it doesn't stop it from being annoying. I've thrown all the stops at it and it is being resistant. It's less strong at the moment, but it's still like kicking pretty hard. And then I put some lidocaine on my neck as a very last resort, and it made my tooth hurt. My tooth is hurting now. So I'm a mess. We're here for a few hours until it's your vision time. We'll try to get some progress in, hopefully. Hopefully some real progress, not just cover up progress. I have no idea why my tooth hurts now. Like, what is that? Nerves are crazy. Spiderweb in itself, the nerve system. Yeah, absolutely. Hey there, Thea. How's it going? Hey, Sam Lima Bam Bam. How you doing? Smaller color to get us started. To shower. Okie dokie. Trying to get some stitching and adulting done this morning before hanging out with my mom this afternoon. Nice. Against adulting today. Valid. Didn't do any yesterday. Feels like I have to today. I have no energy this morning at all. I woke up shortly before 4. My head screaming at me. My arm screaming at me. Trico was still snuggled up on my arm, and my arm was like, ow, my shoulder. I was trying to wrestle her off me. She was very put out about it. Get up and take some medicine and grab my heat pack. Then I couldn't get comfortable. My neck hurt, my head hurt. And then Legs came to bed also with a headache. And I finally fell asleep. Passed out like so hard. Till just after 7 when the cat started like pacing all over me. And I got up and I fed them, and then I jumped in the shower and I took some more medicine. After that, and I laid down some more. I got up, took some allergy medicine. Barely functioning right now. This migraine's got an aura to it, which I don't get that very frequently, but it's kind of obnoxious. There's like a flashing in my eye. Hate that I was right, that I called it was on its way yesterday. Today of all days, honestly. I better, like, decide to pack up and be gone by 3. Five hours to go. I gotta wake Legs up at 1. At least that's when he's requested to be woken up, because he's got keys to run at 3. The reaction to the Outlander finale is pretty mixed from what I've seen so far. I saw enough like theorizing and chatter about how book 9 ends that I am not surprised by how they ended it. It is 10 right now, yes. So at the end of book 9, spoilers for anyone who's watching, I don't know how many people are here, probably not watching Outlander anyway. The end of book 9, Jamie does die for real, but Claire essentially revives him, comes into her full blue healing power, and that's why her hair goes white. There's some prophecy that they were supposed to cover this season and they just discarded it. That she'd be at her full power when her hair is fully white. So you can kind of see the blue light emanating off her onto Jaime when he's in his ghosty in between time. And she's like reviving him. It's basically exactly what they say Master Raymond did to Faith this season, which doesn't exist in the books. That's complete fabrication bullshit. But to cut it off, like, just with his eyes opening, that's pretty lame. Some were saying maybe they're leaving it open-ended in case when book 10 comes out, they want to revisit or, like, bring it back and then follow. But even Katrina was like, I'm not really sure what was happening there. But yeah, she stayed with him there for like 3 days in the book. There's also a prophecy they touched on a little bit in the earlier seasons, but didn't fully explain that a long time ago, Jaime got told by a fortune teller or whatever that he's like a cat, he has 9 lives. So this death on the top of the mountain was his 9th death. It was his 9th life or whatever, or his 8th death or whatever. So he's on his last life when Claire brings it back this time. But they also become like soul bonded or something in that moment when she brings him back this time. So it's like his ghosty form. They never confirmed that in the books, I guess, that it was his ghost before the whole story started. They just kind of show him going through the steps of ensuring the predestination that she would find the forget-me-nots at the stone and come back or find him, starting their journey all over. Meant to be, whatever. And his aura actually changes after she brings him back, I guess, in the books. He's no longer got a red aura. He's got like a blue aura or something. I don't remember. Brianna's daughter can see auras around people. It's part of her powers. She's actually like a super powerful traveler. Like almost on Master Raymond level. But they don't really talk about it in the show at all. Ow. Hey, Moth, how's it going? I can understand. I interpreted that Claire also passed of heartbreak. That seems to be like, I think that would be a good general understanding for those that don't have book knowledge. But no, technically they're both alive. It does look like that, but they open their eyes. It's very ambiguous there, though. We're gonna lose stream elements here soon. Apparently, they're gonna, if they don't find a buyer, they're gonna be shutting down. Use one instead. I don't rely on stream elements too much. I'll have to go back to our old emote wall, I guess. So we'll lose pyramids and obviously like any of the stream elements text responses. I could set up and mix it up though, probably, if I feel like it. It's not gonna be a huge loss for me, I don't think. But there might be little stuff that I don't even realize is running through Steam Elements at this point. So we'll figure it out if and when it happens. But Mix It Up does a fair amount of all my commands and stuff anyway. Already. Long wait then. Yeah, overall people are pretty like annoyed with this last season of Outlander, and it looks like rightfully so. Weekly rewards, I got a Sprout. What? Weekly rewards? What? Bloom weekly rewards from what? I'm confused. I'm lost. Bloom badge level 1. Earn this badge for watching a clip bot or live stream 3 days a week. Badge upgrades weekly. When did they bring that in? Okay. They just be adding shit. There's some like restlessness right now because Twitch announced that they're going to be essentially like nullifying affiliate status, kind of. I don't know. It's very gray. They're letting any channel, regardless of affiliate or partner status, have emotes, subs, and bits available for use. Though if you're not an affiliate level, you can only use money gained from subs and bits on Twitch. Like it becomes a Twitch wallet until you hit affiliate level. Hey Sandy, how's it going? You get double booped? What the heck? Triple booped? Or is it just double? Who booped first? It was just Dan that booped? Okay. Hey Dan, how's it going? And Dan, and then Sandy. Okay. Flower eventually. Interesting. Guess I don't actually look at badges all that often. Nice. Ah, my freaking tooth hurts. The top of my headache. Like, honestly, if I could just turn my nervous system off and on again for a reset, that would be great. All the boops. Forced reboot would be nice, yeah. Yeah, I've been fighting this migraine since about 4 a.m. I don't have a whole lot of energy this morning. I ate and I threw all the meds and some extra stuff at it, and it's lessened, but not to a level that I can ignore fully. It'd be nice to have a desktop recycle bin feature for your memories. Drag certain files over there and delete them from memory. Yeah. Sometimes, for sure. As long as it wasn't like Eternal Sunshine for the spotless memory where the connections are still lingering subconsciously somewhere. Full hard drive light fresh install, who does? Just waiting for Matrix style learning, plug in, upload a file, and just note stuff. Gosh, that would be so nice. For some things, though. Who knows? What version of stuff are you learning? Who came up with the things that you're learning? What was their agenda? Just like today's. Mistakes, ignorance is bliss. No, the steak isn't real. No, when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling me that it's juicy. Features on the block. At the house across the street. Oh. We used to have quite a solid Mormon population here. When I was younger, they would constantly be walking around, knocking on doors and shit. I haven't seen them in a long time, which is fine by me, but kind of interesting that they disappeared. I don't need any more random knocking on my door this week. Jehovah's Witnesses knock on mine a few months ago. One thing that always kind of like confused me about their belief system is like the need to go out and be missionaries, try to bring more people into the fold because they believed that there was only like a certain amount of souls that were allowed into their afterlife. So like why would you want to keep recruiting and lessen your chance of getting in? Hey, Aka. Know that about them. Did I frog? I frogged a few, but then I just fixed it. Just went over them. But I'm just a heathen these days. Don't do anything with any religion anymore. Got out of that. Alrighty. 1, 2. She for my taste. If I say no thanks, then just leave me be. That's why. That's why I argue. This song is called "Storm in a Teacup." We're almost done with this first column, finally. Mad Hatter much. Hands didn't want to work there for a second. I was trying to grab this string and it was like, mm-mm. %17 on dragons. Nice. Was 18. Very nice. I wonder when my order from 5 Stitch is gonna show up. I kind of keep forgetting about it. I don't even remember how long it was ago that I ordered it. Painting Fairy was trying to get me to order something else today. Oh, that's made it to Chicago yesterday. Okay, it should be here soon then. Switching to tablet. No, I don't have the current progress on phone anymore. You could always export and import. Sturrigan. If you wanted to keep up with it. That's what I do between my tablet and PC. How's it going, Charlie? Gosh, this gate is so freaking massive. Like, how do they even keep that many trolls handy to open this thing? Mm. Australia sailed up to second place in the odds. I saw that. That's just wild to me. I don't I don't know about them apples. I saw a clip of Belgium's final jury performance, and it sounded like she had improved on her vocals, so that was good. I guess like quite a few of the artists are not feeling super good. Kind of sick right now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I saw or I heard that. Oh, dehydration. Gotcha. Ugh, big hiccups. Goodness. Hmm. Alrighty. One last little stitch in our first column. Oh, that goes down into the land. Okay, of course it does. What you got for food? Kinda, I could eat some more. Yeah. I don't know what I want though. Shawarma. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you. Too early for that yawning. I'm always yawning. Yeah, not very long. I'd have just had a mini freak out when I saw the time before I remembered I'd go in an hour later today. That's 3 days. I went in at 10, so I'd be getting ready to walk out the door right now. Gotcha. Well, at least you're not running behind. I wish this muscle spasm in my leg would knock it off. Doing it for like a week. You take potassium, are you able to? I don't, outside of like eating bananas. regularly, but I don't take any supplements or vitamins of anything. Never really talked to a doctor about it. Last year they said all my blood work was normal. Pickles, pickles. I do have some tasty pickles right now. Magnesium. Wow. Poor pickles. Magnesium. I've thought about picking up some magnesium glycinate before. It's supposed to help like quite a lot of things, but I just never get around to it. Excuse me. I like the music, but I don't like the singing. Alright, first column complete. Ah, yes. Hands are just dropsy today. Thanks, migraine. It's not like they're important or anything. Yeah, I have heard to take it at bedtime. Helps with sleep and whatnot. Ouch. We're gonna start at the top. From 15 to 64 since I traveled, didn't check them off until I finished start stitches. Oh, nice. What are those? What are those? How did I miss those stitches? Never mind, column one's not done yet. Stairs are not the most fun. Well, welcome home. Glad you made it. Sorry about hearing what are those. Reminds me of myself when I miss stitches. Honestly, I say it way too often. Okay, with stairs must be all the squats I do. Thea's just got the power legs. Keep them in shape so I don't need help going in and out of my trailer later. Fair. Nothing to mark off, because they're already crossed off. All right. Back to where we were before that slight interruption. Okay, Dracula, calm down. Homecoming stuff done. Time for food and stream. Some edgelord lyrics right there. You good out there? What is happening? Cat disruption. Oh, what they just did. Get enough vampires later on. Serbia. I need to give Serbia an actual shot. I got so like distracted by the beginning of their performance in semifinals that I kind of zoned out listening to the rest of it. I think it got better from like the middle on. Alright. And skip up one. Then we're diagonaling. And then we're jumping up one. And we're diagonaling. And we are back to the beginning. Fabulous. Drags myself out of bed. Hey, damned. How's it going? I mean, you're just waking up, so I imagine not much of anything yet, but... Hello. I can do the socialness. Yep. I'm good with words. Brain hasn't fully booted yet. I think like the 90 to 100% range is either gonna feel like it's dragging entirely too slow, or it could feel like it's flying. Hopefully, it'll feel like it's flying more than dragging. Depends on what section we're in. And it finally ticks over. $58.39. Seems like so far yet so close to 60. Yeah. When it rounds the 80s, then or yeah, the eights, then it's like, oh, I'm almost to the next full percent, but still quite a bit of stitches. Numbers are silly. Divided. I don't want it to go fast. Not like we want more Lord of the Rings content stitching. Facts. All of my other projects are. I just don't know which one we'll switch to. I don't think that I'll be focusing on either of the two from this series next. I'm just not sure. And like logically, Ghost Army would be the better one to focus on since it's bigger. We could try to focus on Moria since it's the smallest. We could potentially mix it up and do rotation. I don't know. No hobbits. Rivendell could be in the mix, potentially. Back to Rivendell content. New and improved. List army might bore out on greens. I don't know. Still a couple years away, so we got plenty of time to think about it. I should probably try to pick up the rest of the skeins for both those projects, Ghost Army and Rivendell, sooner than later, for just in case a bit availability drops in the next couple of years. Company are the patterns kits from. This one isn't available right now. The store comes and goes. It's just a pattern mill, basically, so it's stolen artwork. Unfortunately, I didn't know that at the time. Ghost Army, I patterned myself with permission of the artist for personal use. Rivendell is by Stitching Masterpieces. Kat and Isla are also working on their Hobbit piece. Stitching Masterpieces. Why am I going to YouTube? That's not where I'm going. Etsy. They also have a YouTube where she stitches out her own pieces. There's Rivendell 2.0 for me. And then Hobbiton is also from that shop. I'm not doing Hobbiton though. Oh, they also have that Mountain Castle, the Rivendell version that I was looking at on 5-Stitch, thinking about getting stamped. It's such a different, like, setting. Or, like, a different perspective. I haven't really ever focused on a piece that's taller than wide. Whoops. Snips out of place from yesterday. It's so tall. Excuse me. Donka. Moria. Moria's from Justine Stitches on Etsy, I think. We restarted it because I hated the fabric I initially chose. And it hasn't gotten much love since. Maybe that's not how I spell it. Etsy's being a jerk. It won't let me sign in, so I don't really know what's going on there. I guess Kiddo's trying to get a hold of me, so let me call him back. My phone's on the charger. He just messaged me on Discord. I'll be right back. You can hang out with Chair. Alrighty. Food's been devoured. Give it a 7.5 out of 10. Had better. Gotcha. Not too bad, at least. I just had a couple pickles. That's just there, but not marked off. Yeah. I did not know that that setting would switch the song. Oh. Clear. Okay, whatever. You like that. I haven't touched my loop deck since OBS stopped being usable. But I'm gonna listen to some random playlists. I need my skip button. Honestly, those great value pickles are a lot tastier than I expected them to be. First time I've given them a shot. Kind of like as good as Vlasic used to be. Vlasic's been slacking lately. Maybe. Why wait for next month? Oh. 10 seconds after I did a fact ask them. Hey, Drifty, how's it going? Why is that not working? Okay. It just took a minute to respond. Deadmau5 and Foster the People? No idea they collabed. Hmm. Did I bump the camera? Why does that feel off? Because I was like here. Whatever. It's a day. Feel kind of cheated by not feeling good on my 2 days off, and now I'm annoyed and would like more days off. It's me most weeks. Too worn out and sore to enjoy them. Last night, as I was finally trying to go to bed, Legs came in the bedroom and I was like, "What happened in my Sarah caverns?" And he looked at me. He was like, "How did you know I was in the cavern?" And I was like, "'Cause I looked." He was like, "You looker," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking." I didn't know what the uproar was. Moment while I run the tail of my finished camp half-blood cozy through the inside. I guess though that it was on the first poll. The group was doing their usual, and Legs was off on a side quest trying a different tactic or whatever, and Psych, their healer, followed Legs instead of staying with the tank and the group. And Legs pulled, or was like doing something, healer accidentally pulled aggro on something, immediately died. Then get him up. They go back to the others, and it's not going well. They stabilize instead of just dying and restarting, and then decide to lust to try to finish it out, and one of them immediately dies after they lusted. Yeah, and that was the yell. Just mythic shenanigans, as I expected. They were doing some pretty decent keys last night. They were doing 15s. I think he said they timed all but one of them. That was funny. Should have waited on Use Your Cup. I'm not that big. Not at that level. I did okay the other day when we were just running 10s, but I keep telling him I feel bad because, like, I don't run them enough to have the dungeon knowledge yet of what enemies do and, like, what we're looking for, what the boss mechanics are. So I feel super behind in that aspect, and like I'm holding them back because I'm dying unnecessarily to things I don't understand. And it's not like they're not bothered by it, but I'm bothered by it. And yeah, the only way for me to actually learn is to do it, but I don't actually like to do it. It's never been something that I enjoy. Hey, Treacle, where you been? You been hiding? Finished the cozy on my vacation. I hadn't gotten around to hiding the tail so I could use it. I barely did dungeons when I played. I definitely appreciate all the ways there are now to get decent enough gear to run around in the world. You're still not gonna get like excellent gear unless you do mythics or raids. I don't have any interest in stepping into the raids when they're current. I will go to old world raids every week. That's fine. I run around and kill things without a thought, but current raid content? Absolutely not. I think there's a piece of gear that's best for my class and spec that's only available in the raid right now, but it's fine. I'll make do without it. No. Hey, Ghost. What you doing? You get so cozy? What? Yeah, they don't get so cozy. Hmm. Down. Fine. Yeah. Ugh. My migraine is like, it's trying to taper off, but it's like yo-yoing in my brain. Making me a little dizzy. Oh, we are halfway through May already. My goodness. How is that possible? I don't know. May was feeling like it got off to a slow start, but now suddenly it's the middle of it. Still at the end of March. I went upstairs and I sat down and I need to drag myself out of my chair to make some sort of breakfast. Do it. Fruit Loops or something that's easy enough. That's what my kid has been eating with breakfast lately. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. A little sausage, pancake, sandwich. And bread. Maybe the allure of coffee is working. Not that coffee wakes me up. Raisin bran or toast I can eat for breakfast today. We also have Raisin Bran, but I'm not a huge raisin fan. That's a leg cereal. I've been eating the Honey Nut Cheerios. We also have Honey Bunches of Oats, which I tried for the first time. I wasn't too impressed by. It was okay. But I wouldn't reach for it again unless it's the only thing we had. To be honest, I'll probably make toast. Toast is good. The amount of sugar I eat way down. Sure limits what I can eat. Oh, yeah. So I'll head out. Alright, Thea, have a good shift. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. See ya. Reminds me, I got a new sugar-free liquid IV to try, white peach flavor. Nice. Thirsty. I think I tried the strawberry liquid IV once, and it was pretty powerful. Mm-hmm. Twice as much water as I call for. Nice. Creaking and groaning, getting out of my chair. Excellent. Good job. Hydrate. Ugh. Toxel's so grumpy. Witness someone walking their dog who both had the same color and style of jacket on. Cute. It's supposed to be nice today. Like 78. Shiny Toxel is pink. Nice. Jackets were golden yellow. It was very charming to see. So many stitches. Well, today is not moving very quickly. Definitely not like last night. Last night, time flew, especially that last like hour and a half extra. Oh, where that went. Toast acquired. Excellent. The time's probably going slower because I'm like wading through like wait mode. Fighting against wait mode. If I didn't have stream, I'd just be like sitting here doing nothing, waiting for 3 o'clock. Hate getting stuck in wait mode. It's so annoying. Kind of bums me out that like a little restaurant that's closest to me that had really good chicken strips that I like. Um, I can't bring myself to order from them because one of my former coworkers is back working there as the cook, and I know too much about his work habits. I don't want to eat anything he makes. Way to save me from myself, I guess. Can't you see if he's working or not somehow? No. And it's just like a little pub, so they don't have a lot of staff. It's more likely than not going to be him on schedule. It's fine. I don't need to order chicken strips from there. It's just get the craving every now and then I remember, and I'm like, bummer. Yarn projects I can work on. Do I work on the blue, purple, or green one? Blue. One for blue, two for purple. My cotton shirt it is. Nice. Please stop trying to unthread. No, you son of a biscuit. Biscuits. If I can find some very thin yarn for some kind of summer head covering. Let's see. Like a headscarf? Oh, beanie. I just had to mention them. I may be hungry. I had a leftover slice of pizza in the fridge I could eat. And some mac and cheese. But I really want some french fries. Definitely plenty of lightweight yarn options out there. And I have crocheted before, it's more for winter, but having short hair is cold at night. Buzzed. That's the word I was trying to think of last night when you said you roached your hair off. We call it buzz. Buzz it off. Lightweight beanie to give the right pressure without being too heavy. Heckin' Automod. Context Automod. Come on. Top I'm knitting now is fingering weight yarn. I'm excited to get to wear it. Alright, switching colors for now. Next. Yeah, it do be like that. Unfortunately, Pokemon community game is kind of a jerk. What, Treacle? What you saying that about? About it. I don't think I'll ever get over like how colors change against other colors. Like looking at this on its own, I'm like, this is gonna feel so dark against what we've got already, and then I put it in and it just blends in seamlessly. Skip one, yes. Skip two. And two. And then skip one. I think I've talked myself into wanting some Wendy's. Maybe you can help me figure something out? What? Maybe. What does chip on the shoulder mean? Because I've been reading it a lot. It's like you got your feelings hurt. So you're carrying it around like a chip on your shoulder. Like you're just stewing about it and it's affecting your mood. People tend to lash out more or whatever, be grumpier. Basically, you got your feelings hurt and you're not over it. He goes. Jalapeno ranch cheeseburger. No, thank you. Not very good offers today. Usually it's when I would let go of feeling good, whatever. English phrases are different from Germans. Just made a mistake looking at the temperature outside. It's currently 1 degree Celsius, 33 Fahrenheit. Yeah, Winter will just not let go this year. It's been driving me absolutely bonkers. It's 65 here right now, thankfully. It's supposed to be 79 today. Like we're supposed to have a small dip again on Wednesday, back to the 50s and the 30s. And then maybe stabilizing at the 60s to like 40s to 60s, 50s to 70s. I am so tired of my furnace running constantly. I need it to be summer. High today is 40. I mean, is it? Well, I guess that's better than most. I'll take it. I got biggie deals. Kind of typical for where I live, to be honest, for this time of the year. Oh, yeah. We're usually in the 50s, I think, is our average for May. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm trying to figure out what food I'm ordering. Warmest at the moment is 12. Cold is 3. We have saying don't plant before the May long weekend because frost overnight isn't uncommon. Yeah, I know, like, here our planting zone isn't technically safe usually until after Memorial Day. But some people try to get it started early and they've been crying about it. This game is out to get me specifically. Try that. ordering that much, so get over it. Just give me my food. Just give it. All right. So sorry for the delay. All right. More 400 stitches. They're almost done in this column, but there's plenty more to be had. I should start at the bottom. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Did not like that. Felt like there was a spider on my toe. No, thank you. Right. That's it for that column. Next column. 1, 2. Hey, we're over 400 stitches already. That's a good sign. All right. Absolutely. I watched like a ton of Matthew McConaughey stuff. A couple of the rom-coms, like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is one of my favorites. Um, and then the pseudo sequel with the treasure hunting that they did was alright. Other than that, the only thing that I've really watched him in was the very first season of an HBO show, I think called True Detective. That was really good, and it was a bummer that the second season did not have the first duo in it. I think it was Woody and Matthew together in the first season. It was really good. Second season was not as good. I haven't watched the Jodie Foster um season. Somewhere he's getting into politics. The Dragon movie. I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, Interstellar. I haven't seen Interstellar still. Soundtrack's good. He's in Reign of Fire. I really liked Reign of Fire for some reason. It's not a good movie. I don't remember Matthew McConaughey being in it. There, let me know how's it going. Also, I hate that it's how Hollywood designed dragons forevermore. I don't know. I feel like I never hear anybody talk about that movie. Probably rightfully so, because it's objectively bad. But I don't know. I don't know why I liked it so much. My food is almost here. Came out in 2002, if you want to feel old. I always feel old regardless. Getting some Wendy's. A little double stack and some chicken nuggets and fries. I don't know if Mewtwo spawns. Might just be a quest one. Doomed is feeling a little doomed. It's 30% catch chance for regulars, 50 for greats, and 80 for ultras. I don't know about the specialty balls. But your 50s keep going 0. Unfortunately. Some days it be like that, for sure. That's why I feel like they should lower the cost of Pokeballs. Food is here. Yay. Wendy's. Alright. Be right back. Wendy's is better than McDonald's and Burger King. I like Burger King. I tend to go between Wendy's and Burger King. I just like Whoppers. They, them for Doomed. Excellent. She, her for J. Ica was, or is Zazem. Even though I tend to go they. Sorry. It's difficult for me to say the X one. I feel like I say it wrong every time. My Wendy's. I really don't like these little stickers over the straw section. Bonkers. Gross. Wow. Except they them, because they them, it's hard. A straw or a paper tube. The straw is plastic. They put this sticker over that. Why are you still tracking my location? Cut it out. Out of there. They put these stickers over the top to like prove that your dasher or whatever isn't breaking into your food. So they do a perforated straw on top of the lid. No, I don't like it. Alright, napkins, fry action. Excited to try their sweet chili sauce. I haven't tried it before. These nuggets look so sad. What are these? What is that? So tiny. The fries are really what I'm here for. My tiny burger. That was long receipt. Goodness, can we not with that right now? Phonetically, it would be okay. Hmm. You can't have it. My food. My foods, and I'm eating it now. Even on stream, so. Special day, I guess. It's what migraines got me like today. Now you want Wendy's? I don't know how I feel about this sweet chili sauce. That's a pretty long walk. Oh. Hey, baby. What you doing? Restaurant is on the other side of the big home. Yikes. I know, that's fair. Hmm. Wake legs up in 20 minutes. Thank you. Paused needing to drink a hot coffee because I was too cold. I don't think I'd get the sweet chili again. It was okay, but not my favorite. Fries first. I'm still concerned about your version of mayo. That doesn't look right. Oh, wait, no, that was mustard. Never mind. It looked like mayo, is what Moth said. Oh, golly. I can remember things. That was honey, right? No, that was not honey. I don't know. It was so much not honey that I couldn't even remember what we were going for, honestly. Obviously. These feel underdone, and that's disappointing because it's what I wanted most. The Bouffalon. Don't be mean. I am. Mm. But they're soggy and sad. I'm so happy. Speech, 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 speech. Yes. These fries are the most disappointing thing. So sad. Not even gonna finish them. Not giving them to Bear. You know, double stacks used to be like such a good burger before they put them on the biggie deals and then they like made them cheaper somehow. Oh, this is one is a mess. What the heck? Hatching those eggs is hard. Show burger up close. Burger. This bun is actually like the best bun I've had on a double stack in quite some time. It's actually soft instead of dried out. The chicken Big Mac, I didn't like it. But I'm not a big like chicken patty person. I don't know. Do you like chicken burgers? I just prefer a regular Big Mac. rarely have them, but it looked interesting. You can quit trying to tell me what to do anytime because it's never going to work. Hi. He's not going to tell me what to do either. So, good luck. I'm the matriarch around these parts. That was tasty. Just a shame about the fries. Yeah, that was the part I wanted the most, of course. Oh well. Rest was good, so I'll allow it, even if the chicken nuggets are small and sad now. And that meal used to be $4, and now it's $8.75. But you know, my legs. I'll wait another 10 minutes. Probably be a little cranky about it anyway. Pretty sure he said one, not two. Hopefully. That's what he gets for asking me at 4 a.m. when I was in the start of my migraine suffering. All right. 3 stitches for this column, and then the rest go over here. I don't think we're finishing another column today. There aren't that many colors left in the column, but there are a good amount of stitches. Get a few squares done though. Maybe we've only got, I guess we've got like an hour and a half left probably. Oh, rude. I don't know. Unthreaded. Wah, wah, wah. Caterpie. Gen 1. Oh no, it's a short bobbin. Naked bobbin. All right. Anyway. 1, 2, 3. I got like 5 strands, so Probably don't have to refill it today. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, now that ball's rolling. That did finish 2 squares out of 5. There's like 5 full squares in the tower and then, or in the gate, and then 1 row of the next square down. Oh. Now we're after 1. Alright, I'll be right back. As expected, he hit snooze until 1:30. Excuse me. Is there another one? Thinking about it. Ugh. So much sneezing today. Thank you. Should get row 19 done today. Nice. Getting so close now. Being finished. sidetracked by a book on knitting socks. Ugh, sorry for the sniffles. The extra big sniffles. Ugh, goodness. Tablet ran out of power. Forgot to connect the charger. Tisk tisk. Can't have that. How will you tell me all of your reactions to Eurovision if your tablet's dead? Big sniffles. Gotta stop that. Sorry. So loud. Yuck. Simply won't do. No, it won't. Oh shit. Now we dropped a crap ton of frames there. I think we're stabilized now. Dropped almost 4,000 frames there for a second. Twitch still doesn't show me the bitrate, so don't know. gonna have to do another strand in this column. Selling stuff sucks. What are you up to? Having a garage sale or something? Or just selling off random old stuff that you were looking at last week? Sell dirtbag to help fund a better one. Ah. Just non-stop, is this available? Yes, no response. I'll give you a half now. Facebook Marketplace is awful. And I hate the first prompt that Messenger always gives is to ask, is this available? So they just like push the button and then seemingly forget about their phone half the time or whatever. Ignore the party emoji. Song is too warbly. Too warbly. Ugh. Stop it here. Yeah, okay. Almost have the wall now. Ah, it's not even halfway filled in yet. I'll go all the way over here. Almost. Alright. Let's see where that got us to. Not bad. Not bad. 566 stitches to 468,765. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. You know, last week we did 1665, today 556. It's just kind of going backwards. Just forget about the one. It's almost the same, right? Yeah, right? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna rest some before time to watch some more things. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me as always. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I will be back on Monday for more stitching goodness. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye bye.